low thotty, so I'm loving on your whole body. By your side like you drove and I rode shoddy. All seem to shock me when it's dressing time. Got a taste in fashion, you be extra fly. Get your own bread, you don't question mine. You independent, you have Fetty for Alexis Sky. And I like that, yeah. Girl, don't fight back here. You a whole snack girl, I'm tryna fight that dick. Pick a fight that's fair, let's make the snack cap clear. Where you going, baby girl, bring that right back here.
Hey beauties, I'm just going to start off by showing you what I'm using to make my wig. So of course the first step that I'm going to start off with is just putting my wig cap on my mannequin head. And I'm going to use my T-pins to hold that in place. So after I place my cap and secure it on my mannequin head, the next step that I do is secure this frontal. This, y'all, is the most important step of making this wig. Like, honestly and truly, this is the most crucial step. Because how your frontal lays is going to determine how well your wig is. So, I like to place my frontal at least 1.5 inches above in front of that wig cap. So I'm going to pull it all the way in front of that wig cap, pin it right there. Then I will go to the back and pin the back in the middle. And then you will see me pin the flaps. Now, for the flaps, this is where that crucial part comes in. For the flaps, please do not try to pull those flaps and force them to the back of that cap, because you're going to mess it up. You're going to mess it up. Let the flaps lay naturally. Where it falls naturally, that's where you pin it at. Because that excess flap is where your ear tab, like where your ear is, where you'll cut those flaps off. So it's very important to let the frontal, the side flaps, lay where they're going to lay and pin it there. So with this part, as you guys can see from my frontal, I have already braided it down, and that's just so the hair stays out of my way while I'm sewing it. And I like to start from the middle and then work my way to each side individually. So that's what you're gonna see me do. You might see a dance, you know, in there, you know, a few times, because, you know, I was listening to music, jamming, you know what I'm saying. So at this point, I've completely sewn down my frontal, and I'm just showing you what the stitching looks like. It's really close together. You see the knots. Sis is not going nowhere, period. Okay. So when I sew in my tracks, what I do is I go ahead and put the track where I want it to lay, and then I pin it with a T-pin while I get my thread together. And that is just going to make sure that my track is laying straight and where I know where to start from. Okay, y'all, so this part, y'all can't really see it that good, but you do see the track, and that's why I'm so close to it. Because what I'm not doing, what you don't do, okay, what you don't do is sew that track to that frontal, okay? Do not connect the two, please, okay? Please don't connect the two. So what I'm doing is I'm closing in the gap as close as I possibly can without sewing it to that frontal. So yes. So I decided to put the videos all in one. So next I'm going to be bleaching this hair, as you can see. And yes, I like to bleach the hair after I make the wig. I didn't want to bleach the bundles individually. It's more so personal choice. You can do what you want, but this is just how I'm doing mine. Alright guys, so you've reached the end of my video. This is how the color came out. I'm just going to insert some clips on how it looks now.
Gotta taste in fashion, you be extra fly. Get your own bread, you don't question mine. You independent, you have Fetty for Alexis Sky. And I like that, yeah. Girl, don't fight back here. You a whole snack, girl, I'm tryna bite that dick. Pick a fight that's fair, let's make this like cap clear. Where you going, baby girl, bring that right back here.